on the truck running.
Us. No. I've already evicted the hornets out of the bed.
Were they bad?
Well, yeah.
It wasn't bees.
Remember we smoked them out when we first cranked it up?
Yeah, that's right.
Smoked them out, and they were still there, so popped a little bit of a wasp spray down in there, and no issue since then. So the wasp spray got them, or COVID-19 did?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Ah.
This is going much better.
Is it?
It's right here at the top, but it's not spilling out like it was just a minute ago.
So that means my gas can's better than yours?
Not as much back pressure. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna have to spray for these bugs.
Yeah. You spray some bug spray on your legs. That way the ants won't crawl up and bite your candy ass. Instead of staring at him for 45 minutes, look at that. Now look at that.
I've seen just about everything in your yard already.
If anybody wants to come do some yard work for me, hit me up.
Do you have a...
We'll have to do a time lapse or something with that crap. Just James has to take his time. I know we showed you all this before, but it looks rough. We haven't decided if we're going to clean it all up yet or not. We'll just leave it like this. It doesn't look fast the way it sits, but could be beneficial. But I don't know. I like my stuff to look sexy, so it's going to have to be cleaned probably.
Get an engine dress up there for it.
Yeah, it'll look nice. It'll look a little aftermarket. I guess I can stop showing everybody your shoes, and I'll video you for a while. We're at it.
Show 'em my belly.
Get close up of that marble. Look at that. Look at that.
Been due for about 4 years now.
Yeah, waiting to see what the gender's gonna be.
On here. There's a spider on your can.
Well, he was there first. You leave him the hell alone.
Close to my hand.
What kind of spider is it?
I don't know.
Is it blue and red?
No.
That's the one you let it bite you.
It's this one.
This one? What's this one? Oh. It'd be alright. Only mildly toxic. Did you just kill Francis?
Killed whatever that bug was flying around. Huh?
Murderer. Peter, if you're watching this, hit me up. I'll give you his address. You can go protest or whatever it is y'all do.
Don't let him fool you. He doesn't even know his own address.
I really don't. No, actually, no. I live at P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Yeah, it's hot where we're at. Due to all the fires. But
I'm gonna put all the fires out. Should we try this again? Should we just try to tire it up the way it is?
No, add some more. You're gonna want more to it. We want to go ahead and add the Lucas in between while we're filling it up. That way it mixes it up all good.
Okay, good.
Ooh. I got it out here on my workbench slash boat. We're gonna run a little Lucas complete engine treatment. We're gonna go ahead and add that to the fuel and run it through there. Nope, that's James's ass because he decided to switch sides. And then we're gonna add some to the oil after we do a couple more heat cycles. We'll do a couple more heat cycles and add it to the oil and let it clean out that end of it. And yeah, let's see what happens. You know what we didn't do? We didn't check the transmission or anything like that, like we said we were going to before we did the first try.
We've got time, believe me.
We've got time, but we were going to do it before it, fired up, But yeah,
that's fine.
now it's just.
So we haven't moved the transmission any, so.
No, but the oil just mixed her out throughout.
Yeah, but you should be able to see now if it has water in it.
That's true. Shouldn't have no water in it. All right. You can stop that because we sitting here. We'll add this. Open it up. To do a time lapse of you trying to figure out the child lock.
This from the guy that handed it to me because he couldn't open it.
I'm holding a GoPro. I have an excuse. Get it all in there. We gotta block the camera shot. God darn it. He's empty.
You drink?
No. Are we supposed to put this whole thing in there?
I hope so. Probably only if it was a full tank, which it's not, so hey, just extra cleaning power.
Add approximately 1 ounce per gallon. One bottle treats a tank up to 21 gallons.
Well, the tank holds 21 gallons.
We're good.
Might only be putting 7 in it, but hey, you know.
But that bottle treats 21 gallons, but
We'll just be overly
5, no, it's 7.5, plus it had probably a gallon in there, so 8. So it's only
3 times over treated.
Should we run back and get more fuel?
Nah. If anything, it'll help it. It's
Sure.
starting to get better. It's not. We're blowing the vent out.
The only things we've done so far is really drain the oil. I don't know if James went over this. Did you go over this already?
I did not.
All right. We've drained the oil.
I explained what happened to the truck.
Yeah. Well, we've drained the oil, changed it out, flushed out a little bit, serviced the transmission, everything, checked the rear end. Somehow that never got water in it, so good to go there.
Tells me your vent's probably plugged, which is not good.
No different than the vent on the gas tank.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, there's a trend here. So we've got to take the interior apart and everything. It's a mess, but we've got a James. Speaking of messes, James is making another one. Still looks a little rough.
Any better?
You told me to hold the GoPro, so.
It's because I watched you struggle picking up a 5-gallon can. That's why.
No, it was the 2.5 gallon. We're gonna take the seats out, pull the carpet out and everything, because it still smells a little ripe after sitting like it did. And I don't know if we're gonna do anything with the headliner. It looks a little rough, but it'll be all right.
When we put a cage in it, we'll probably have to pull it.
Yeah. So we'll clean the interior up, probably slap the intake back on there with a new air filter and everything, but get all that rolling. Trying to get it all cleaned up. We still gotta service the service it. We gotta wash it because it looked grimy.
So service the outside.
Service the outside. We'll check it all out. We gotta look at one of the calipers because we don't know. I think one of them's still hung up.
It's more than one.
Or if it's more than one, it didn't want to move 100% for us when we cranked it up. Not because of transmission or anything like that, but we definitely think one of the brakes having some issues. But we'll do a little TLC to the stuff. Shout out to people at Plastic Dip though, because this has been on there for years. And it flooded.
In the sun.
Sitting in the sun, and it flooded. And I've still got it on the handle. Not all of it, but it's on there.
What was the other thing that you plastic did?
Goodness. I just inhaled a nap. Okay. I spray painted the grill. That only cost me a speeding ticket. Future reference, people. If you need to dry the grill after you paint it, do not drive fast down the highway because you're going to dry it quickly. You will get a ticket.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that.
That's
not how you air dry things.
I gave it a shot. All right, do we want to crank it back up again? Or?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll let you have this back. I was going to hand him the GoPro, but he just decides to clean up right now.
We don't need to look like slubs. See if it'll.
Why is there a rain crash back?
It's, whose truck is it?
I don't know. Yeah, technically.
Well, the title is in your name, sir.
You do. Take that out my way.
Where's the cap?
That's a long story.
Oh yeah, that's right. We took it off so we could pour it down into the cylinders.